Okay, let's start with a warm-up. We'll do eyeball stretches. You'll have 7 seconds for each picture. These girls look like twins. One little thing is different, though. Do you see it? Only one of them has lovely rosy cheeks. I just love those patterns. The sets look identical, but are they really? One egg in the second picture is missing one stripe. I'm sure you noticed it. All aboard! The ship is about to depart. Can you tell what's wrong here? The dock entrance is too narrow for that size of ship, or any ship for that matter. What a gorgeous sunset! Does it all look okay to you? The colors are perfect, but the sunsets don't happen at 2 o'clock. This couple must be having a great time at the beach, except something doesn't feel right. What is it? Well, there can't be 2 moons in the sky at the same time. Would you eat these grapes, or is there some problem that you notice? That must be one exotic sort of grapes with fern leaves. It's a busy day on the road, and something went wrong here. Can you see it? Looks like there's no way for the right lane to turn. What is that sign for? There are always so many things to do at the office. No wonder things got a bit messed up. Do you see it? Don't ever plan anything for June 31st. There are just 30 days in June. Really? It is time for a mini safari. Can you find a frog in this jungle? Here it is. Someone reported an eagle in the countryside. Can you help locate it? Great job! Your friend lost her cat. Will you help her bring Mr. Mittens back home? Yay! You just saved Mr. Mittens! Someone said they saw a snake in the field. Can you find it before it gets dangerous? Well done! A little frog escaped from its aquarium. Do you see it here? Yep, it's right there. Someone's definitely having fun. Can you say how the second picture is different from the first? Easy! The sea is calling. Can you spot 5 differences between these 2 pictures? Wow, I didn't notice that cloud was there. You need a refill of vitamins to carry on. These look like 2 identical sets of fruit, but are they really? They're all the same, except for the apples. Are you ready for a hot air balloon adventure? It starts the moment you find 5 differences between 2 pictures. Perfect. Prepare for takeoff. So much yum for one picture. One of these cupcakes is not like the others. Can you spot it? That was easy. If all these artists got together, they could paint the whole world. They all look alike, except for one. There she is. Let's throw some dice. The lucky one is not like the others. Do you see it? Now the luck is all yours. 2 road trips can never be the same, even if you take one road. Find 5 proofs in the picture. The shadow one was tricky. That must be one really funny joke. Someone is LOLing and someone is ROFLing. Do you see the odd one out? It's this little guy right here. The sun's out and everyone is happy. Find 5 differences between the pictures and the good vibe is yours. It's all about the details. Looks like this isn't going as planned. Plus, there are 5 moments that are completely different in the second picture. Can you name them all? The wheels, the grass, the headband. I see. Beach time. Again, the second picture is different from the first one in 5 ways. Wow, you do need an eagle eye for this one. Some people can read between the lines. Can you read between the pictures? Now, that was a tricky one. What about this picture? Again, there must be 6 words here. Did you find them all? Have you ever built a blanket fort? That talent can help you find 6 words here in no time. Yay! I see them all. Time for some optical illusions. What you see at first can say a lot about your personality. What's in this one for you? If you saw 2 crocodiles first, you're always trying to keep things under control and be in charge of everything. If you noticed a bird first, you're super friendly and sociable and try to make a compromise out of any situation. How about this one? If you saw a sitting man first, you're ambitious and a good planner. If you notice the face of a man first, you're a creative soul and always see something others can't notice in everyday things. This one seems too plain, but is it really? If you just see some green landscape here, you're a realistic person who tries to solve any problem rationally. If you noticed a snake, some monkeys, a crocodile, and other wildlife here, you're most likely the artsy type. You pay a lot of attention to details. What do you see here? Did you notice 2 squirrels first? You must be a great friend and can't imagine living a day without the company of others. If it's the face of a young woman to you, you never feel lonely even when you're alone and appreciate the quiet sometimes. Your 7 seconds for this picture start now. If this one is clearly men on horses to you, you're active, decisive, and won't stop when you know what you want. If it's the face of an old lady to you, you like to think twice and always consider all the possible consequences. How about this one? Do you see a room full of people? You most likely enjoy being the heart of the party. Performing on stage is no problem for you. If you see a face in the window, you feel most comfortable when you don't have any eyes on you. You'd rather help others and be genuinely happy for their success. Good luck with this one. You still have 7 seconds. If you saw a polar bear, you must have a rich imagination. You often prefer to stay in your own little dream world because it's better than reality. If you saw painted hands first, you accept things the way they are and try to take the best out of every situation. Now, give this one a close look. If it looks like a swan to you, logic is your best friend. You look at things as they are and you can solve any problem. If it's more of a squirrel, you never stop and set goal by goal. If you make mistakes, you don't let them stop you. You learn from them and go further. What about this one? If the roots caught your attention first, you most likely have a lot to say, but you only share with your nearest friends. Your alone time is also important to you. If you notice the lips first, you are easygoing and make friends quickly. You're stubborn in a good way. When you're passionate about something, nothing can stop you. If you saw the trees first, you're the person everyone comes to for advice. It takes a while for you to warm up to others, but then you stay best friends for life. Do you see what I see? If it's a dancing couple to you, you must be in a harmonious relationship, or just about to meet your special someone. You see love as an equal partnership. If it's two trees, love means overcoming obstacles to you. You don't like to rush things, and then that's good for you. If you clearly see a guy with a mustache here, you might be thinking staying alone is better for you at the moment. Take your time, discover yourself, and if it's meant to be, the situation will change.